This little crochet border, you can make it in less than 20 minutes and will transform any bag that you're working on. It's super simple and I will show you exactly how to make it. It's called the Picot border and it's a special one that it's best for bags. I will show you exactly how to work it and also when you have handles, straps, and if you have a rectangular bag, I will show you as well. Until the end of the video because we have a free written pattern for this border and it's free on my blog. All right, so let's get started. Hello, welcome. If you're new or welcome back if you're not, my name is Sandra and I am the crochet designer behind the Sandra Stitches and you're here for some crochet goodness. And today we have a tutorial, a Picot stitch border for bag. Okay? And if you add it to any of your bags, it will give it a little bit more of personality. It will give it a very professional edge, you name it. I made this sample of a rectangle bag using just half double crochet just for the tutorial. You can add this border to any bag that you're working on. It can be circular, working in the rounds, or rectangular. We will see in the tutorial how to tackle those corners if you're working. Just prepare one of your bags that you're working on and let's get started with the tutorial. Now, for this tutorial, I am using, as I said, the sample bag that I just crocheted for the tutorial. It's a round, half double crochet worked in the round. This is just a sample. What you will need the same weight of yarn that you're using in your project. It doesn't really matter the weight of the yarn. Here I'm using a weight for yarn acrylic and my 5mm hook. So whichever weight yarn you're using and whichever hook you're using for your pattern of the bag, use the same. I'm using here a contrast color so you can see it better. I think it's better because if we want to add a little bit of personality to our bag, so we need something a little bit different. But if you prefer to work the border in the same color, that is totally fine. It's up to you. Now you will need the hook, the yarn, scissors, and a tapestry needle just to weave in your ends. So when we start this border, the Picot border, which is super simple, you will see, I usually like to add one row or one round, depends on your bag, of single crochet all the way around. This is my foundation round. Now, if you have a very straight foundation place round to start working it, you don't need to do this foundation of single crochet. But if you have an uneven round, like maybe you're working all different stitches and the last round or row is not very even, so you want to make a foundation of single crochet, one single crochet in each stitch across, so we start in an even border. Then we will do the picot. So let's unravel this and start working the picot. Two more important notes. If you're working in the round, so you work around the round, everything is fine. If you're working on a rectangular bag, so you will have corners, right? And we want to keep the corners also on the border. So you will work a different number of stitches on the corner according to what you're working on the base or the body of your bag. Usually we will do 2 or 3 stitches on each corner to emphasize the corner. All right? I have here a different project that I'm working on and I'm using the Picot stitch as the border. I just want to show you how you work in rectangle when you have a corner. So we work 1 Picot stitch without making a second single crochet, 1 Picot stitch and another one. So 2 or 3 Picot stitches without the single crochet in the middle to form the corner. So you can see here we have the 3 Picot stitches in the corner to form the corner and give this project such a wonderful border. And the second note is that we will work the Picot border on the right side of our bag. So if you're for some reason working your bag on the wrong side, so flip it over and we work on the right side of the bag. If you're making the single crochet foundation round, that's fine. So work it on the round, but on the right side of your project. Now, as you can see, we do not have the handles here for the bag. So it depends on your bag, on your project, what kind of handles you are working with. If you are going to add like leather handles or something that it's not crocheted into the main body of the bag, that's fine. We work around the round and then we add the handle, the straps. If you are working on crocheted handles or crocheted straps that are attached to the work, so we will start the edge, the border, after the strap. So it will be, we will work it around, but imagine that you have here a strap already crocheted. We will do this edge after we finish attaching the strap. So we will work on the bottom part of the strap on the sides of the bag, and it will also bring us and give us an even more texture and more unique look to our bag. Okay, here I'm just showing you the border, and you can decide, and it depends on your project, exactly how to work it. All right, so let's get started with our picot stitch border. We have the single crochet foundation, right? So we made one single crochet and in each and every stitch, and we slip stitch to the first. Let me grab this yarn. We slip stitch to the first stitch to close our round. Now we will chain one and we will make one single crochet on top of the first stitch, one single crochet. Okay, then we will work another single crochet on top of the next stitch. This is going to be our first. I will mark it with a stitch marker. I always like to mark my first stitch when I work in the round, so I know exactly where to finish my round. So we made one single crochet in the first one single crochet in the next one. Now we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we will make the picot stitch, which is we go back to the base of the single crochet, and we have these two lines here. We work slip stitch inside these two, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Okay, so we have this picot, this little thing here. Now we go to the next stitch and we single crochet 1. So this forms our first picot stitch. That's it. Single crochet 1 in the next, single crochet 1 in the next, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back. You see these two lines? So we insert our hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3, and tight it. Make it more secure. Single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. We do not skip stitches. We work one single crochet, the picot stitch, one single crochet, regular, one single crochet, the picot stitch, one single crochet, regular. That is our repeat. So we chain 3. Let's do it a few more times. Go back to these 2 lines on the base of the single crochet and slip stitch and pull a little bit, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, and go back and slip stitch. This is how we work the picot border stitch. Okay, look at it. Let's take a look and see what we've got. So we have these amazing picots here and one single crochet in between. I will continue to work my picot stitches all the way around, and I will meet you at the end to show you how to finish the round. Okay, so one more time. We made one single crochet, another single crochet in the next stitch. Now we chain 3 and we slip stitch here, and single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, chain 3. So I walked all the way around. Look how amazing the Picot stitch border. It just gives such a wonderful texture to our bag. So I came to the end now. Of course, this border is better worked if you have an even number of stitches. So we work one picot, one single crochet, one picot, one single crochet. But if you don't, because of the pattern that you're using for your bag, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So you will have 2 single crochets at the end. That's it. And it will probably be on the side of the bag. Nobody will notice. So that's fine. So I made my last picot and I have 1 single crochet left. And this is what happened to me. I have 1 single crochet and I'm going to slip stitch to the first single crochet that we worked. That's why I marked it. So now I know I go and I slip stitch and that's it. So this is what will happen. You will have 2 single crochet instead of a picot in the middle. That's fine because it's on the side of the bag. Nobody will ever notice it, okay? Only if you're a perfectionist, but I hope you're not. Anyway, this is how the picot stitch border looks like. As I said, just imagine that you already had your straps crocheted here, right, on both sides. So you have an extra texture on the side of the straps. I think it's amazing. The free written pattern for this border is on my blog. The link is in the description box below. And you can save it to your phone, you can print it, whatever, and you can watch again this video if you need to. Now, if you want more exclusive crochet patterns every month, I have a membership that is called the V-Stitch Club. You get 2 patterns a month, and the exclusive patterns never sold and never free on anywhere. Just $5 a month, so it's, a cup of coffee. The link is also in the description box below, and I hope you join us. If you like this video and this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can continue to bring you more tutorials and videos for the channel. This is going to be a little series, so I am starting to think about a new border to film a tutorial, so stay tuned and come back. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.